Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Hanseatic campaign, where we are trying to defend Portugal from the evil Muslims, and we are also waiting to discover more of North America so we can start colonising. The cardinal we bribed to keep silent about his doubts of church doctrine unfortunately still believed in confessing his sins. Even more unfortunately, the matter in which he did this to the Pope has not granted him forgiveness, perhaps because he does not truly regret his doubts. Whilst he does regret taking our bribe, this too has come to the knowledge of the Holy Father, who is displeased with us as much as the now former cardinal. So, the Pope doesn't like us and we lose our cardinal. Unfortunate, but whatever. I'm going to invest some more into the Pope. Crimea, peaced out with the Golden Horde, whatever. We are winning this war, sort of. Like, the Ottomans are actually coming in and sieging everything, but technically we're winning. Let's see if we can go and do something about this army here. And our heavies are completing. As are our canals. I don't know why I'm even building canals. I really don't need them. Well, like, other people have trade power here, but I'm not sure that we can squeeze them out of it, just because that's not how it works, really. Right, come on, boys. Let's go kill some Ottomans. Oh! Slow down. There's suddenly loads of them. That's right, they're leaving. Learn about the Venezuelan Sea. Oh, no, they're coming for us. Let's go to the woods and hope that... Oh god. He's got a 6-2 and a 3-4. Is he going to come and attack us? He's just wandering around. Stop it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's come down here. We can deal with these guys down here. Switzerland has left the military coalition. Hopefully, this means that more people will start leaving the coalition against us. Let's go here. No, let's go here. It's got lower supply limit, but it's the woods. Let's see what his armies do. They are attacking us in the woods, but no river crossing. We've got an amazing general. They outnumber us quite a bit, and we have no backup on the way. Let's just go. It was worth a shot. You guys can all come and start blockading. We're going to start losing this war to Morocco now. Let's think about how much money are we actually spending for being over our fleet force limit. 1.3. We could build 30 transports, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Create template. Bam, bam, bam. 360 ducats, and it'll take us quite a bit over the force limit, so we might have to watch out for that. Yeah, we're learning all about the Caribbean because that's where they've explored. Don't care about the Caribbean. Being the defender of the faith is not good. Right, Tuscany is allied. Defend in the second Tuscan reconquest of Pisa. Tuscany is allied with France, so no. No. If we decline, we'll lose the title of defender of the faith. Well, too bad. Right, since we've lost this war, I don't really care about winning this war either. So let's go home. And we're not going to build those 30 transports either. Well, we could, I guess. I feel everybody should be in Hamburg. That's a better place to be. Sweden declared war on Denmark. Cool story, Sweden. Sweden wants me to help. Sure. I can do that. Let's get to Sjælland before Sweden can. I don't want them to take it. blockade. In fact, let's siege up as much of Denmark as we possibly can. I don't want Sweden to take any of it. Sweden might give us some of it in the war. We don't have claims there anymore. Or there, or there. We don't have any claims on Denmark anymore. What the hell? Two of our most trusted advisors. Oh, this is a really long one. But essentially, gain 5 mercantilism, lose some power, or gain some power but lose our people. Let's gain the mercantilism. Don't mind losing the stability for 5 of that. There we are, sorted. I do believe that said something there about Florida Straits. Was that discovering Florida Straits? Because it looked like it said something about the fleet in Florida Straits. We haven't discovered Florida Straits either. I must have just misread. It was probably something else. Who cares? Ugh. Okay, pay people. And our weapons manufactory is completed. Wonderful. And that's all that we have to do for now. We've learned about Sea Islands. Lost a claim on Rüppen. Did I actually start the timer for this episode? Looks like I didn't. Oh well, we're only a couple of minutes in. We're open to business with everyone as long as we can control it. What business we can and cannot control is open to debate, and is most question open to debate in our republic. And as most questions open to debate in our republic, it has become subject to it. We can and cannot control is open to. Anyway. Merchants have started trading on friendly terms with one of our rivals, claiming it's necessary despite political disagreements. Aristocrats find this questionable and call for an immediate end to the exchanges. Lose some money, gain some military power, please the aristocrats. Or England are going to gain power in one of our nodes, we gain some diplo power. I don't want to take a loan, so we'll let England have some trade power in one of our nodes. Presumably it's not permanent. Hopefully it's not permanent. I'd hate England to have some power in our nodes permanently without us gaining any sort of opinion bonus. Blake Plateau, don't care. Up here, guys, explore up here. Trade income or lose 50 diplo. Lose 50 diplo, of course. Come back from the Pope. Let's go chat up Bohemia. Oh, Denmark, you used to be somebody. Also, how quickly are relations going up with Saxony? We could get quite a bit. If we actually switched to Protestant, we could gain a lot of relations with them. But Catholic Austria, Catholic France, and Catholic Poland, and Catholic Sweden would probably object to that, so let's not. Shipbuilding time down, don't care. Let's get our next diplomatic administrative tech where we can get nothing useful. New buildings that I don't care about. 504 ducats for a manufactory. There we are. Don't want to be the defender of the faith again. It was an interesting experiment, but ultimately a failed one. Oh, I should have started fabricating on Sheelan before joining the war. I wasn't thinking. Right, manufactory. Can we build one now? Yeah. Grain estate down here. There we are. Is anybody else in this war? No, Denmark has no allies. Cool. We should get whatever we want. We've also occupied Agder in Norway, apparently. Cool. One of our vassals must have gone and sieged that. Yeah, Saxony is up here. Let's see what Sweden does here, because he has no cause, and as far as I can tell... he has a claim up here. Then he has some claims on Denmark, presumably, yeah, which he can't get, so... sure. Technology, administrative, yes. These rebel Norwegian patriots aren't going away, but they're not causing any trouble, so we'll leave them to it, I guess. Let's start building some shipyards. Get our naval force limits up. Then we can build 30 transports. Oh, we don't have Bornholm. Is Sweden going to do anything about Bornholm? Looks like not. Probably not. There we are. Norway has peaced out. Norway will cede Finnmark. Danish pretender rebels in Midtjylland. Well, let's not do anything about that. Oh, and we won. We won the war with the Golden Horde because we sieged all of the Golden Horde, and the Ottomans gave Zemplin to Poland, and they gave a whole bunch of stuff to Poland as well. There, cool. Poland now has this awkward territory over here, which, if he doesn't form the Commonwealth, will be completely random. This is the same province as it was before, yeah. Brandenburg no longer considers me a rival. Does that mean we've become too powerful? Have we eclipsed Brandenburg? Yeah. War reparations. Yeah, they couldn't get anything out of them. Excellent. That's my job done there. Brandenburg has embargoed us. Are Brandenburg one of our rivals? I'm fairly sure they are. Yeah, Brandenburg are one of our rivals. St. Kitts, St. Martin... Brandenburg no longer a valid rival. Yay, the Caribbean. Claimed by Portugal, of course. I forgot about the colonial claiming thing. We need a new rival. We can't set a new rival because we're at war. Can I peace out with Morocco? I come back from Saxony briefly. Morocco, I'm quite happy to just leave you to it, to be honest. No? Okay. Well, I tried. We really should eat Brandenburg at some point. Puerto Rico, Magua, yeah, don't care. Don't care. Want this land up here. Greenland, preferably. Maguana. Nope. Bohemia's unembargoed us. Liège has left the coalition. Looks like Bohemia's going to leave the coalition as soon as possible. Come back from Bohemia then. He likes us, so why is he still in the coalition against us? That's what I want to know. Let's improve relations with Hesse. Yeah, there we are. Bohemia's left the coalition. Switzerland stopped embargoing us. Everybody's kind of forgetting about us. It's wonderful. Guantanamo, Jamaica, Baracoa. That all sounds Caribbean. And so I will ignore it. Turks Islands. Cleves has entered the coalition against us because our truce has ended. That's fine. Bahamas, ice, Miami. Completed a shipyard. I forgot we were building those. Let's build a few more. Brandenburg is in the coalition, and they're allied to what's his face, Poland. If the coalition triggers, then I might vassalize Brandenburg. Have we got a claim to fabricate on them? No. Become papal controller, rival of our rival. Gain money. Let's take gain money because it's likely to fire eventually. Venice has unembargoed us. Whoops. Didn't mean to pause. How is our force limits looking? No, still 36. Okay. How much do shipyards cost? 100 ducats. Okay, they're cheaper than I thought. Give the aristocrats some power, not too bothered. Central Caribbean? Greenland! No! Why? Why? Damn it. Yes! Okay. Finally. Let's send him there. And we'll probably colonise both of these places at once because we've got the money. So as soon as he arrives, maybe not as soon as he arrives, but... There we are. Okay, now we're learning about all of this. 2, 2, 2, 1. 1, 1. Let's transport some troops over there. Give me 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Let's just make it 6 infantry. Yeah. Because we're going to be splitting them up quite a lot. To come up here, shipbuilding time down. No. Let's go with Baffin. Excellent. Now, is any of this important in any way other than... No. Is it all colonial Canada? Yeah, this is all colonial Canada. Let's see if we can claim colonial Canada. It'll be rubbish, don't get me wrong. What does the trade look like in this area of the world? Hudson Bay is worthless and leads down to Gulf of St. Lawrence. So Gulf of St. Lawrence is what we really want. Oh, this isn't even colonial. Oh yeah, no, this is all colonial Canada. It just looks like a different colour because of the fog of war. So maybe we shouldn't be going to Greenland at all. Yeah, let's go to Greenland. Get off the boat. One guy to go there. One guy to stay here. The rest of you get on the boat. And we'll send them across to Canada. And essentially, these guys are just going to stay here, and we can colonise probably somewhere between 2 and 4 provinces at once. And although, yes, there are only 500 natives in each place, they're incredibly aggressive natives, so it's worth having some people here. There we are. If we cancel this mission, we might get a better mission for colonising an area. Let's present a trade proposal. No, let's allow them to live in peace. Higher chance of assimilating the natives. Yeah. I want to colonise really fast, which means I want to assimilate them as much as possible, really. Oh, I was supposed to send some of you down here. There we are. In fact, you go there. You go there. Or not. Since there's 2 of you. There we are. I already know what I'm going to call this new region in Canada, so don't worry about that. Let's get some local spy defence in our capital, because it just makes sense. In fact, it actually makes sense to get some more money out of a few of our other provinces as well. Sure, cool. Tuscany declared war on Milan. Okay. So, how much does a colony cost? A colony costs 2, so our second colony will cost us an additional 4. So our third colony will cost us 8, so that would be 14 in total. And then our fourth colony would cost us 16, which might be slightly too much. But hey, whatever. We'll get 3 at least. We'll see how it's going at 3. Then maybe we'll go for 4. Yeah, this is growing 35p, yeah. Actually, yeah, let's rush towards finishing this, because then we can take a policy which will increase our colonial rate, which would be good. God, these guys are super violent. How are we doing? Saxony could be 10 higher, so it could be 126. Natives in Vestbygden lose a ferocity. Wonderful. Ferocity makes them harder to kill, essentially. Right, improve relations with Brabant, become papal controller. Ugh, none of these are any good. Rival of our rival, Castile. Is it possible to get Castile to like me? Yes, actually. Let's do that one then. Come back from Austria for the time being. I'm sure we'll be fine. Go chat up Castile. And our colonies are now costing us... Oh, that costs plus 10. It's plus 400% already, so colonies are costing us 16. Yeah, okay, 3 colonies at once we can afford right now. So that's fine. We can deal with that. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. So, we've started colonising, and that's excellent. There is nothing good to colonise up here because it's Canada. Sorry, Canadians. But it will mean that we get extra colonial range to maybe come down to North America. Now, colonial Eastern America is claimed by England, so we can't do anything there unless England flip their religion. This area is claimed by Portugal. This area is claimed by Spain. Brazil, however, is unclaimed so far. And Mexico will probably be unclaimed if we actually ever discover any of that. Otherwise, we'll just have to completely take all of Canada and deal with that. Anyway, join me next time when we will do some more colonising. Probably won't finish any colonies for a long time, and hopefully the coalition will go away. Tempted to declare war on the coalition just so I probably wouldn't be able to vassalise Brandenburg because they wouldn't be co-belligerent. Anyway, join me next time when probably a lot more nothing will happen, but we're getting there slowly. Slow and steady wins the race, and I think we are certainly in the race. We're not falling behind yet. Anyway, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.